All right, here we are again for another episode of Becoming Retail, and it's behind the scenes. And as you've been following us, Michelle and I have been really getting into what it means to be a retail leader and what the future of our great industry looks like. And partly in doing that, we interviewed 500 retail and consumer good executives from around the world. And among many other things, we asked them, what are some of the top technologies that will be most significant and have the most significant impact on digital transformation? And in the previous video, you might recall, we discussed the traditional technologies at the top of the list, the top three, in fact. And today, we're really going to dive into the top three emerging technologies selected by survey respondents. So to kick us off, Michelle, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. It really wasn't a surprise for me to see artificial intelligence as the number one emerging technology that retail and consumer goods leaders are investing in and keeping an eye on. There are just so many use cases for artificial intelligence, from marketing with personalized emails and timing of those emails to website optimization, where you can recommend products efficiently and effectively to consumers, to even using artificial intelligence to make your supply chain efficient. So with so many of these benefits from artificial intelligence, both to drive revenue, provide a better customer experience, and drive down costs, especially in the supply chain, I'm not surprised that retail leaders are really looking into that technology.
Yeah, interesting on artificial intelligence. Two things, Michelle, that we heard from all the interviews that we've been doing over the last over a year, were first, it's predicated on data, right? And being able to democratize that data, make it available for artificial intelligence. And second is really make it purpose-built in terms of, as you just mentioned, solving specific problems on behalf of the customer. So yeah, let me round this out. The next two top emerging technologies were mobile payments and mobile point of sale. And mobile payments, it probably shouldn't be a big surprise. Over the course of the pandemic, loyalty has been really, by and large, redefined by trust, convenience, safety, and health. And a big part of that was taking the friction out of the shopping process and making it contactless, particularly around the payment. And for point of sale, retailers are looking to reimagine not only their stores coming out of COVID, but their store associates, whether they're becoming fulfillment experts or social media managers or service agents and stylists. And in order to do that more effectively, more efficiently than ever before, retailers are looking for new point of sale that really reimagines really what we've been dealing with the last 25 years, this island unto itself at the physical store, to be this cloud-based or virtual point of sale that gives really a single pane of glass into inventory, pricing, promotion, product information, and orders, in order to really up-level what the associates have been doing for a long time, moving them from, if you will, the checkout process to including the check-in process. And that can be done by and large through mobile payments and mobile point of sale. So with that said, Michelle, back over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I agree that it's been interesting that the pandemic has changed so many behaviors, particularly around payments, that it does force retail leaders to really rethink what their checkout process is. And we've seen a lot of announcements around that. For example, Walmart today just said that they were piloting a self-service checkout only store. So really reimagining all of that because of the pandemic has been interesting. I know my personal behavior has changed. I'm using Apple Pay more often, both online and in store, because I can't find my wallet anymore. But my phone is always attached to me, but I don't know where my credit cards are, which might be a problem. So I've definitely adopted the mobile payment at store, which I never did before. So thank you so much, Rob, for sharing your insights with us. And thank you for joining us for another episode of Behind the Scenes at Becoming Retail.